also on the truth, there are several questions from the audience that are related to that on the Truth and Reconciliation Commission and just the general political turmoil in Thailand. I think on the turmoil, the general question is sort of what is the cause, what underlies this turmoil and causes this, it's been quiet for 2 years, but what sometimes causes these massive demonstrations and violence in Thailand?
I think if we back to the violence, I think you will see the Thailand. I think I moved you back from the past of the 7 years ago since the coup happened. I think that when the coup happened, so people will get the unclear of the conflicts, and so that's the conflict start happen. So that's why our government try to have the national reconciliation, because on the concept of national reconciliation must to be backed with the wording of reinstall democracy with the real democracy. That means you free for everyone, you treat everyone equal, you be followed by the rule of law and with the due process. I think this is the key important. Make sure that people won't have feeling the meaning of the unfair treatment. So we endorse of the TRTC that has been announced by previous government. So now is the process of the TRTC give us the recommendation of the national reconciliation. But along the process, this is the recommendation. So we have to bring that to this to assign to other department, because some will be involved about the legal process. So we have to give that to the legal process to consider and work is this. But along the way, we need to have the two-way and multi-way to have the dialogue to make sure that people agree. Because the concept of the national reconciliation is mean we get involved with other party to involve, and then people have to be accept. Right. It doesn't mean that we can just put the process and then people will follow the process. But our agenda is we want to be any way that make people happy and make people set the common goals together and move forward. That's our meaning.
And another question from the audience was related to that, which is that there was it's an opinion that the economic disparity between wealthy and poor in Thailand might be a cause of this. And what is the government doing to help close that disparity between rich and
another one root cause of the problem of the feeling unfair is been the gap of the poverty and the wealth. People have wider gap. We can see from back to the past 7 years. I think the gap is wider. So will be another one policy for our government to try to close and bridge that gap. So we also try to give the package and the promote and the policy to support the poverty. So I think this is very important for Thailand to close this gap. So you can see that several policy from us there will be encourage people to have the higher income especially in the household income.